You speak English, which is my fluent native language, which is simple, but you make it hard to just say it. Listen up, you guys. Like, for real. This is a poem that I wrote 4 years ago for whatever cause, and I think it's because I was talking to someone, but that's beside the fact. Look, if you want something in life, you need to just speak up and say it. Don't hold back. Do not be withdrawn. Speak up and say it. If you allow yourself to sit back on things that you want, and or even come up and say something like, yeah, what did I just say? I don't know what you just said. Because you're mumbling or you're speaking some kind of language that is not common to a normal man, or even probably common to someone who speaks another language. You have to speak up and speak clearly. Because if you want something, you have to go up and say it. Look, growing up, I was taught that closed mouths don't get fed. You know what that means? That if you're hungry, you need to speak up and be like, my stomach hurts. Or, hey, mom, dad, grandma, auntie, cousins, whoever's in charge, I'm hungry. All right, look, if you're hungry, then you gotta say something. But look, if you never speak up, you can never expect anything to come your way. If you never speak up, you can never expect to learn or to grow in ways that you want to grow. Because look, if you don't ask questions, then you'll never know the truth or obtain knowledge by the things that you need to know. And if you don't speak up and say how you feel sometimes, then people will never know how you feel. And then they won't know how to address you, or they won't know what offends you. They won't know how to make you feel better. They won't know anything about you if you don't speak up. If you become withdrawn and allow yourself to be within your own circle and isolated, and you are silenced, then you withdraw and limit the power that you have within your life. You have power behind behind these lips. Your tongue is very powerful. Anything that you say or want to come to pass, you can speak it into existence, honestly. And then if you go and believe it and try to obtain that goal and look up the steps and say the things that you need to do and obtain and actually do it and work at it, guess what? It will happen. It may not happen just like that, but it will happen. But you need to speak up. You need to talk out. Be clear about what you want. Be clear about your life. Be clear about your dreams. Be clear about your goals. Be clear about what you're confused about, because confusion is not a part of your lifestyle. Confusion is nothing that's meant to be a part of the battle lifestyle. Yes, sometimes we may not understand something, but look, this is how it goes. You're either meant to understand something or you're not. Yes, look, some people may not understand something and they work hard and they obtain the ability to understand it. Well, duh, that's because they worked and obtained the ability which they were meant to obtain the ability to understand it. But if you don't understand something and you try and you try and you try and you just don't understand it, doesn't mean you're stupid, doesn't mean you suck, doesn't mean anything negative. It just means that you aren't meant to obtain that knowledge or something. But you have to speak up. Don't allow yourself just to sit there and not speak up, because you lose power, you become weak, you look weak, you sound weak, and then guess what? You limit yourself. You need to break these barriers, break these boundaries, and go and speak up, speak forth, and believe in the things that you say. Say the things that you want. Speak it now, speak it into existence, believe it. And this is another thing you need to do. If you feel some way about someone, be honest. Whether it's positive or negative, be blunt about it. But look, if it's going to be something negative, don't say it in a way that's going to hurt their feelings or cause them to feel down or become something that they should not feel. Say it in a way that it's like, okay, look, be real and be honest and be like, hey, I feel this way because, and I don't want to offend you, but this causes me to feel this way. And be honest. It brings respect. Honestly, honest people gain respect easily, because honesty goes a long ways. Integrity is something that is a virtue. Is something that is a thumbs up. We don't frown upon people who are, or men or women who have integrity. No, nobody in life will ever frown upon something like that. But you need to speak up and be honest. That's it. Life is not that hard. I mean, yes, it is hard. Things are complicated. But if you speak up and speak things into existence and speak to those you need, then you allow yourself to have opportunities. I'm telling you, opportunities are big. Opportunities are serious. You need them in life. In order to be successful, put yourself out there. Speak up. Get out there. Stop holding back your tongues. Stop holding back your words. Those words that are flowing through your minds, let them out. Release them. Those things that you feel in your heart, let them out. Release them. Those little butterflies you feel in your stomach, let them out. Release them. Whether you like someone or you don't. If you like something or you don't. Either it's a favorite or it's not. Either you hate it or you don't. It doesn't matter. Be honest. Because it will take you a lot further in life. Honesty will take you further. Nobody respects a liar, guys. And nobody should allow themselves to become weak because they're afraid to speak up. So, I love you guys. This is longer than 5 minutes, I know. But I just want to say something, and I actually want to say a lot more, but I'm not going to. But just speak up. Please, people, stop giving yourselves limits. Don't limit yourselves by your mouths because this thing is dangerous. It has a lot of power behind it. And if you use it correctly, it can be your best weapon to benefit. Thank God. Thank you. Love you guys. I praise you guys. Love y'all. Have a good night.